banned it for the whole thing.
Neat.
It has its drawbacks.
Right.
Last week we had problems with the amount of Wi-Fi we were using.
Oh, so was it buffering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just cross our fingers that running the video doesn't screw things up. We
Right.
just went to Ziply, and I thought that was going to take care of everything, but it didn't.
I know.
I'm like-
at a store that I worked at, we were having that problem. We switched to Ziply, and it didn't seem like much had happened. Oh shoot, yeah, the audio, my bad.
It's okay. Nobody's watching.
So whenever you are ready. Surely the presence of love is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of love is in this place. Please join me if you haven't already. Surely the presence of love is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of love is in this place. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I have a special guest with me today. This is my dad, Stuart Woods. He's going to be... And also my other special guest, my mother, Lacey Woods, and my brother, Wilder. So thank you for coming this morning. Very lovely. All right. Shall we do our first group song? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, if you'll please stand as you are able. And we are going to do a song that maybe you haven't heard before. So I'll play through one time, and then please join me after that. Can you see behind the sunflowers? Okay. Worry no more. Oh, worry no more. There's an open door for you. We'll do it a couple times. Worry no more. Oh, worry no more. There's an open door for you. Sounds great. Worry no more. Oh, worry no more. There's an open door for you. Worry no more. Oh, worry no more. There's an open door for you. Two more times. Worry no more. Oh, worry no more. open door for you. Worry no more, oh, worry no more. There's an open door for you. Beautiful. We did it. Worry no more.
Family's here. We had one, and now we have two, and now we have three and four. Welcome to you, to all of you and your family. Thank you for being here. We're really grateful. And to our new music director, yay! Who better than Ireland? So thank you for the gift of your presence, for the gift of your music, for all that you bring to our family, which is your family, in addition to the family you already have. So we welcome you on this Sunday morning, September the 8th. I begin with Unity's statement for peace. Unity stands for peace in the presence of conflict, for love in the presence of hatred, for forgiveness in the presence of injury. Unity honors the many names for God, the many paths to God, the many ways to worship God, for there is only one power and one presence of God, and that God loves each one of us equally. It is therefore the position of Unity Worldwide Ministries and Unity World Headquarters at Unity Village to urge all nations, their leaders, and their people to turn to God by whatever the name for guidance during these challenging times, and pursue peace, not war, for this is what honors the God of all our faith traditions. Unity stands for peace in our lifetime. Because I stumbled over that one part, I want to go back to it. It is therefore the position of Unity Worldwide Ministries and Unity World Headquarters at Unity Village to urge all nations, their leaders, and their people to turn to God by whatever the name for guidance during these challenging times, and pursue peace, not war, for this is what honors the God of all our faith traditions. Unity stands for peace in our lifetime. I welcome you in that spirit of unity. I welcome you to that place in your heart where you know and comprehend the truth that makes us free. I welcome you into the understanding that oneness means that in and through all things, the presence of good is at work, that we are meant to be in harmony and to live and move and have our being in the spirit of divine and perfect order. When we learn how to live in order with one another, in that spirit of harmony, there is peace on earth. And what we release becomes that which becomes more than we ever dreamed possible. What we release can become more than we ever dreamed possible. And in letting go of division and the idea of separation, and moving into that place in our hearts where we understand the true meaning of love, unconditional love, not because it looks like your love or my love, but because it is the love of the one presence and power. We begin to move in accord with the deepest understanding the deepest truth of what's possible among human beings. And so, not just among human beings, then it extends into the natural world, into the world of our four-leggeds and the swimmers and the climbers and all expressions of life. We see this morning in this week of World Day of Prayer as established by Unity. Back in 2001, that cataclysmic time, the year after that, World Day of Prayer was established at Unity Village. And in and through the course of the week, focusing most especially on the 11th, people gather to pray and to consider prayer and to understand what it means to pray, not just for ourselves, but in the collective, to bring light and harmony and order into that which seems chaotic and confused. And so in this week of World Day of Prayer, it's important for us to celebrate the true experience of peace in our hearts and toward one another, and to know that we are blessed. If you want to join in World Day of Prayer activities, you can find more information on our website, or you can simply go to unity.org, World Day of Prayer, and find the activities that are going on there. One of the activities going on there will be the reading of the names of all those who have asked for prayer in the Silent Unity prayer room over the course of 24 hours. Anyone submitting a prayer request during that time, and those that they may have that have been with them for a month or more, any prayer is read aloud, not the meaning, but the name. You can sign it anonymously, but if you would like your name to be spoken as someone requesting prayer and the support that they can offer in prayer, you can go online to submit a prayer request. It's Unity, World Day of Prayer 2024.
I'll be sending all of our last 30 days in tomorrow.
So our prayer requests for the last 30 days will be going in tomorrow to Silent Unity. So today, if you fill out something, it can be included in that mail tomorrow. So I just wanted us to be attuned to the fact that we're in a week that's all about prayer and moving mountains. Valerie, would you share our daily word with us? I'd say. Ooh.
Good morning. Oh my goodness. All this beauty, all this light, and all this beauty and all this light, people joining from many parts of the world. Today's daily word is grace. Through divine grace, I am abundantly blessed in every way. Grace is an awareness that wherever I am, God is. It is my reminder to let God be God in me. Grace assures me that I am never alone on my journey through life, that no matter what I do or fail to do, I am unconditionally loved and accepted at every level, at the level of spirit. I'm going to read that again. Grace assures me that I am never alone on my journey through life, that no matter what I do or fail to do, I am unconditionally loved and accepted at the level of spirit. Grace touches every area of my life. In a lonely moment, grace is the overwhelming awareness that I am loved. It is a surprising way through a challenge. I'm just making up my own sentence breaks today.
There you go.
So let's try this again. It is the surprising way through a challenge I considered unsolvable. It is my whole body suddenly glowing with the power of divine life, even as I experience a health challenge. These are just some of the many ways I experience grace. Grace need not be, nor can it be, earned. It is a divine gift, available at every moment. As I open my heart to divine grace, I am filled with indescribable peace. Grace be with all of you. Hebrews 13:25.
The spirit is willing. I don't know, somewhere between the brain and the mouth. Periodically, you just thank you very much. May there be grace with you.
Thank you.
Always. Yes. Always, always. Yay. I have a number of things to say. One of them is happy birthday. If you're a birthday of September, how many of you are there? Oh no. Whoa. That's overwhelming. That's Virgo energy, right? Yep. Anybody else? No. Well, it's birthday Sunday for the celebration of those of you. I say, oh no, only because Virgos are like who I'd like to be. A little more organized, a little more task-centered. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? So it's birthday Sunday. We invite you to share in our celebration. Dee, once again, thank you for creating Birthday Sunday and being sure that everyone who chooses to feels celebrated on the second Sunday of the month here at Unity Skagit Valley. So I know you can't be here and we're not saving cake for you, but we're thinking about you if you're online and you have a September birthday. So things are going on, friends. Birthday bash, they call it, actually. That's pretty exciting. My class is continuing until the 17th. Our board meeting this week is Tuesday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Zoom. Different from our normal time. We made the decision to watch the debate. We felt that that was an important reason to change the time. So know that our board meeting, if you've got business or want to contact for some reason, World Day of Prayer then is on the 11th. And Cleo has the most dynamic invitation. It's over on the wall. She's doing a day for you. What if you realized how powerful you are? Techniques in consciousness. New workshop. It came to her. It's created and delivered by Cleo. If you have questions, you can pick up one of the flyers to RSVP her or go to our website at unitysv.org. Join us as we explore techniques in consciousness to elevate and deepen your inner world. So if you have questions, Cleo's right there. Wave your hand. There you go.
So far, people are really confused, and that's perfect, because this is about going beyond the mind.
Oh, good. Lose your mind and come. Yeah, there you go. That won't be hard for many of us. We're close already. I want to mention tonight the concert. I have to find it here. Where are you, Ireland? I have a stack of paper this morning. Do you see it? Last page?
Last one.
You want
It
to
always is the last one, isn't
you want to say anything about it?
Sure. I'll come over to the mic.
Good.
So tonight at Everett Unity, if you guys have been there before, a little bit of a drive, not too bad. But me, my sister Savannah, Josh Utek, and Steve Mason, we're gonna be raising money for the Recovery Cafe in Everett. Yeah. So instead of tickets, the donations will be gratefully accepted, and it's gonna be from 5 to 8 p.m. And have you guys been to Everett Unity before on Colby Avenue? Can find it? All right.
It's very easy to
It is
find,
very
actually.
easy to find. So
Take 41st. Is it? Yeah, exit the freeway at the 41st exit and go down a little and turn left on Colby. And it's on the left side. It's lovely. On the right side. Oh. See. She knows everything. Watch. Watch me not know. Okay, but I could find it if I went. All right, courtyard cleanup, the 11th, from 10 to 3. Courtyard cleanup means the area outside the soon-to-be completed apartment. That's a prayer. That's a prayer. That's a prayer. Soon to be completed. Anyway, that whole grass area in the back where we once intended that we could have coffee outside and do some other things, it's overgrown and needs cleanup work. So talk to Ellen, who's in our sound booth with Jordan this morning. There she is. Yay, Jordan. Thank you. And I don't want to do any more announcements, so that's all I'm going to say. If you've got something urgent, you can say it. All right. I got, it was kind of chaotic when I came in, and now I've got chaos here to go with it. There you go. Paper, paper, paper. And opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. And we smile at the possibility of opportunity. We welcome our new friends who are here this morning. We welcome old friends who we're seeing and haven't seen for a bit. We'll welcome those of you who are here frequently. Our Linwood friends who are now being absorbed right into our family. We're so happy. Each of you who comes on a Sunday morning, you bring a gift. I say you're here by divine appointment, but the reality is you're here for our gifting, for our blessing. When you come on Sunday, we're here to serve, but we actually receive the gift from each of you, the gift of your presence, the gift of your spirit, the gift of your heart, the gift of your spiritual journey, the light of your being, the radiance, the clarity that you bring forward through your own experience. You are the gift. And we are here to serve you with gratitude and in love. In any way we can, we're here to serve you with our love and truly with gratitude. As we come to a deep breath time, do you have a meditation song for us?
It will be up here. Oh, perfect.
Oh, I must move.
I might have to move the beautiful sunflowers just for a moment. I know we have done this song before, but I thought maybe it would be nice if we incorporated some hand movements, because I've seen some of you do it before. And because of, yeah, if you would like to stand as you are able. And we can sing I Send My Love, and then the next time send my prayer, so we can do my prayers for the world day of prayer. Okay, yeah? Yes. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Beautiful prayer. I send my prayers into the mountains. I send my prayers over the sea. I send my prayers into the heavens, and it returns to me. One more time. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Beautiful.
You're so cute.
That was cute.
It's so cute.
You guys didn't get to see all of that, but that was so cute.
I love returns. Yeah. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. You may not have. I can't lift my arms. We who have shoulder surgery issues have trouble lifting our arms, but I wanted to. It was like tight arms. So here we are with thoughts on prayer, thoughts on peace. Thoughts on prayer, thoughts on peace. Entering into the awareness that when we pray and when we breathe deeply and consciously, we open the door to that experience of deeper awareness, healing awareness. Guiding awareness. Freeing awareness. Loving awareness. Peace. Life. Healing. Guiding. Freeing. loving. I breathe, and as I breathe, I allow myself to move into the awareness that these aspects of my being are present. For the spirit within me is the grace and the life, the power and the presence that heals. The spirit that moves gently, constantly, intimately in and through and as me. For the spirit that moves within me is the spirit that moves mountains. The spirit that energizes life. The spirit that eases suffering and brings light to the world. As you breathe and let your body drop, there's no need to hold on to your body. It knows how to be, how to respond. The body knows that there is a rhythm and a harmony. And when we are attuned to it, it moves more freely and easily in our hearts, in our minds, in our bodies, in our lives. The presence flows, and it flows unencumbered. It's a flow of perfection that moves in and through us as ease, grace, peace, clarity. It's moving through you now. Even as you feel yourself to be in form, the formless within you, the power within you, is moving mightily within to do a great and wondrous work. Whether you're seeking guidance or support, whether you're seeking comfort and peace, whether you're seeking order and clarity, or a healing, the spirit within you already knows and is present and active in the midst of you, guiding all things. And as this is true for you, so it is true for all others, wherever they may be, whatever their expression, whatever this moment, whatever their experience in every way, the same spirit moving in you and all around you and in and through your life is present with them. And we pray and see and know the wholeness, the perfection of each one in all things in this moment. The power of God is great in the midst of each life. In faith believing we hold the knowing that the light we experience is present as the light that guides their way. And we send peace, peace, and more peace as our blessing to the world in all ways. For every light that shines into every single heart, one person to another, one moment to the next, we give thanks. We hold the world in prayer. And so it is. Amen.
Faith can move mountains, darling, you will see. I can move mountains if you have faith in me. Faith can work magic, this I find with you. Yours is the magic to make my wishes come true. So tell me again, you love me. Kiss me and I'll be strong. What couldn't I do when I know that you are here to help me along? Yes, faith can move mountains. Oh, darling, you will see. I can move mountains if you have faith in me. So tell me again that you love me. Kiss me and I'll be strong. What couldn't I do when I know that you are here to help me along? Yes, faith can move if you have faith in me, yes, I can move mountains if you have faith in me. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, yay. That was perfect, wasn't it? Yeah. Great. So that was it. Is that the Nat King Cole song? I thought I knew everything Nat King Cole ever did, but I didn't know that one. Perfect on top. So how proud are you of these Wonder Women? Yeah, really. You're Wonder Women. A family of Wonder Women, yeah, who heal people with music. Mhm. I think, Ellen, well, maybe we could use him. Jordan, could you come take these glass things off the candles? There's one there and one there. Oh, tall, technical folks. So happy. So tall. So beautiful. And then just set the globes on the floor. Thank you. We're going to do a silent unity thing at the... Huh? I think the sunflowers, I like looking at them so much. Dee, thank you for the flowers. Thank you, Jordan. You come here, people are going to ask you for all kinds of things. I have a few things at home I could use help with. We're grateful to have you back in the sound booth. Thank you. Ellen, thank you always. And Sam, thank you. When you are back there, we're getting a team together because one of our techs goes out of the area for 6 months now to bask in Mexico. It's coming up soon. Yeah? How many? A few. 3? Too soon. Went too soon. All right, y'all. Fueled by faith, I can move mountains is the affirmation for World Day of Prayer. Fueled by faith, I can move mountains. I like it. And they put together a really lovely program this year, which on the 11th, it begins at 7 o'clock, and then they do a candlelight vigil across Unity Village with the fountain still in their extraordinary beauty in and through and among the buildings into the Silent Unity Prayer Chapel. And that's where, in silence, people begin to read the names very quietly. And hold the experience in prayer. They bring in bins of names. I don't remember how many last year they quoted, how many they thought. It's hundreds of thousands of names that are spoken there. So a power of prayer that has been active for 100 years. They've been at prayer in silent unity, and long before that, actually. So let them pray with you. If you call them, the number, you can get it on the internet. You can get it in your daily word. 1-800-NOW-PRAY is the letter version of it. And someone on the other end says, almost immediately, silent unity. How can I help? How may I pray with you? Either or. How may I? How can we serve in prayer, believing that prayer changes everything? Why? Because it changes our minds. It changes the energy we're holding. We may not know how to pray, or we may not know the form of prayer, or we may not know the logistics of prayer. But it's through the opening and the willingness to be in an experience of possibility for yourself or for someone, to be supported in that, to have that offered, creates an opening that changes the energetics, and it changes in a way that more possibilities become open. And for a moment, there's a change in you, if you allow it, where you become more aligned and more strong in hearing and following the direction that's available for you. How may I pray with you? How often do you have somebody say that? I was in an experience through treatment last year when they couldn't get a blood draw through my port, and so I was in a lab, and she had tried 3 times, and she said, "I just need to pray with you." She leaned down and whispered her form of prayer in my ear, and my body relaxed, and suddenly the blood that was present was accessible. Just always remember that, because it was a Sunday morning and we were there 7 days a week doing those testings, and in that moment, just the willingness. I just need to pray with you. She didn't run away. She didn't say, "I can't do this." And she probably didn't do it for the next 50 people she served that day. But right then, in that moment, it was exactly what I needed. May I pray with you? Sometimes we feel that stepping across a boundary for someone, instead of actually meeting the deepest need of the moment. We may not know what to say. Nobody asks us to know what to say. It's the presence in the energy of offering. When they came to the crowd, a man approached Jesus and knelt before him, and he said, "Lord, have mercy on my son. He has seizures and is suffering greatly. And he often falls into the fire or into the water. And I brought him to your disciples, and they couldn't heal him." To the disciples, Jesus sighed. Long, deep sigh. "How long should I stay with you?" he said. "How long shall I put up with you?" Biblically written, I tell you. "Bring the boy here to me." And Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of the boy, and he was healed at that moment. Rebuke the demon. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? He said, "You have no power here. You have no power here. The power that is, the one power is the great power, and you have no power over this being, this innocence, you have no power over this spirit, this presence, this being, this precious being. And then the disciples came to Jesus in private and said, why couldn't we do it? Why couldn't we do it? And he said, because you have so little faith. You're not open to possibility. You're not open to seeing beyond the experience of the moment. You're not open to seeing the possibility that is existent within the experience or beyond the experience, and in the not seeing, in the not knowing, in the not feeling of that, you're cut off from what is moving within this being in this moment in time. You're restricted, if you will, or barricaded from the understanding that the child is already healed, and the experience of the greater manifestation of that comes through what we call moving the mountain that's blocking our vision of higher possibility. Higher possibility may or may not be a child who lives forever and a child who is playing all the games that kids played in that time, in that place. It's not bound in time and space. What it is something that's creating whatever we call turmoil. And the possibility opens for us when we can open to the possibility itself emerging. And Charles Fillmore said, that's faith. Faith is seeing beyond the evidence and opening the door to infinite possibility, which may or may not produce a result like the one you think might be or be coming. Faith, when open to the possibility, becomes a creative energy that begins to coalesce and magnetize and draw together the elements that will lead to that which is in the right and perfect harmony and order for that one. Not everyone has a healing of the kind we would say, I wanted it to be this way, or I wanted it to be that way. But in this case, spiritual awareness applied in faith believing brings forth a harmonious result of alignment with spirit that then leads to an outcome. What will it be? I don't know. That mountain, it says, he referred to that mountain gesturing at the great mountain behind them where he has just experienced the transfiguration, turning into light for a moment, taking with him James and John and Peter. Faith, love, and understanding. To the mountaintop, faith, love, and understanding. An understanding of what? An understanding of the experience of the power and the glory and the grace that is active when we are aligned with the presence of the one. Transfigured, turned into light. His face became light. His garments became light. He's drawing on an energy force now that's everywhere present within us, each of us, all the time, wherever we are. It's in the midst of us, as it was in the midst of Jesus, as it was in the midst of the great ones who have demonstrated that the experience that consumes us in reality cannot defeat the power of the one that lives in us. The power of the experience itself can disturb us, can change us, can deliver us to places we didn't imagine. But it's never more powerful than that which is within us and all around us and in and through all things. Jesus says to the father of the boy, all things are possible to him who believes. But this is a note that came after that statement for Charles Fillmore. This is a note after that statement. Jesus only says that belief creates a possibility. Jesus says that belief creates a possibility. He doesn't say that mere belief will make something happen. It's important for true students to understand this. Otherwise, one might think that Jesus is saying that you only have to believe something to make it happen. I've believed a lot of things that haven't happened, thank God. I mean, really, the grace of having them not happen. Not so. Belief is only the first step in a demonstration. It merely establishes the possibility. It establishes the possibility, and not just one possibility, but a whole series or aspects of possibility emerging. Belief opens something in us that begins to direct itself into the energetic field, into the substance, as we call it, divine substance, and starts to magnetize the elements that we frequently think are not for us. They must be somebody else's elements that are manifesting. Oh, that must have been hers or his or theirs, not mine. I'm on the path of all good. All good looks like everything every day is just perfect. I'm on the path of truth. Delivers me from all misunderstanding or inharmony or unfortunate condition. No, you start stirring substance with faith. And where does it come from? We say, well, it's here, somewhere, here, faith, your center of faith. But this is something else. Faith, I think, is more a union of loving and perceiving that something wants to happen. How do you know that? Because it doesn't feel right where you are. Something's wanting to happen. A new way of seeing, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of holding and beholding. It's love matched with this capacity to see that where I am is not the end of the road. Ever. Where I stand is never the end of the road. It's simply the next step. There's a place beyond what my vision can see, and so we pray. We pray into that awareness. I can't see, I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in the possibility. all of a sudden something in you hears the message as it's always present. And you become a magnetic center for these energies to coalesce and presence themselves in different, unique, wondrous ways. We can say faith is simple. With children, it seems simple, or not anymore. Not in the world where we live is faith so simple. Faith, you have to say, I'm committed to something beyond what I can see around me, what I can hear, even beyond what I think. I can see beyond the parameters of my own vision and the world in which I seem to live. I can see. The next comes right up on top of this mountain moving faith. Jesus says to Peter, Peter, go catch a fish. Peter represents faith. Peter, go catch a fish. Cast a hook. Take the first fish that comes up. When you open its mouth, you'll find a shekel, a coin. Take that and give it to them for me and for yourself, to the tax collectors. I love the metaphysics of this. Jesus represents spiritual awareness. Peter represents faith. The tax collectors, this comes from a great unity teacher. The tax collectors stand for the demands made on us by man-made factors in life in the world, whether they're just or unjust. Jesus here presents a highly symbolic formula for correctly meeting and fulfilling all the demands made upon us by earthly life. Presents a highly symbolic formula. The sea symbolizes the realm of ideas, the fish, the realm of potential and possibilities, the water of the sea. The hook symbolizes an attitude of expectancy and a willingness to receive. Okay, want them again? Jesus represents spiritual awareness, yours, mine, ours. Peter represents faith, our faculty of faith, our ability to exercise and employ faith as a power in our life. The tax collectors stand for what's going on in your life that feels like it's making a demand that you may or may not be able to meet. Jesus presents a formula for correctly meeting and fulfilling all the many demands made on us, big or small. What are those? We ask, question mark. Well, this is what he said. The sea is symbolizing the realm of ideas, the multitude, the beyond multitude, the infinity of possibilities of ideas, divine ideas at work in and through all of life at all time, on all levels, for all people, for all dimensions, in all ways, like always. Got it? The sea. The fish. The sea is the water possibility swims in. Sea, possibility, right? Fish, potential, possibilities, seen and unseen, mostly unknown. The hook, a willingness to receive. I'm fishing for infinite possibility. Just let me transfer it. I'm fishing for infinite possibility. I have my mind and my heart connected. I am connected through love and insight and the Spirit within me to infinite possibility. I am swimming in a sea of infinite possibility, and I can see that I may not know the answer to this, but I am in faith believing, opening the door to know that the place where I stand is not the end of the road. It's just the next emergence, the next step. What will it be? Well, Jesus seemed to know. If I'm needing sufficiency, it's probably about sufficiency. If I'm needing direction, it's probably about guidance, that I'm going to hear something, know something, and be guided in some way or another. When the idea comes through our faith, it will contain the right guidance and the right answer for us. And it will result in the proper supply for the particular need we're concerned about. When the idea comes through our faith, it will contain the right guidance and right answer for us. I'm too busy. How do you have to listen to hear that? I don't know. I don't really know. I tried before. I've heard all this. I've been down the road and around the bend a few times. I invested my faith. It didn't work the way I thought it would. He never showed up. She never came. That thing never changed. The issue is we're not investing our already mindset into the ethers, asking that to be met. What we're moving toward is an openness to an infinity of possibilities that can't resist you when your mind is aligned and willing to experience what comes next. We don't know, but we know among an infinite number of possibilities, I could invest a little bit of that mind of resistance into the ethers through faith, believing I can believe it. How can you believe it? You've seen it a multitude of times. How can you know it when it arrives? You can't miss it. It's already arrived 1,000 times this morning. You might have missed it. You might have missed that what you were investing your faith in has already shown up a multitude of times this morning. It got you here. I'm not saying this is the miracle. I'm saying whatever needs be present for you to be in the presence of what wants to emerge is already happening here and now. And I'm willing sometimes to hear it. And when we hear it, it enforces that opening into the next layer. And then you're stronger in the next layer, and then you're stronger again and again and again. Asking for specifics is often a letdown because you get them. And they're too limited. I'm not kidding, right? Yeah. They're too limited. Why? Because they're coming from a fixed place of our understanding up to the point of our current awareness. It can be more. It can be better. It can be, what was the affirmation? Anybody remember? Oh, fueled by faith, I can move mountains. Fill up the gas tank, friends. You can do this. It's going to be a big week. Why? It's always a big week. Did you miss it? Where were you? It's always a big week. And it's always a big day, and this is a great day. I want to show I want you to experience the prayer from the senior manager of Silent Unity as we complete. What do you think, Ellen? Is she ready to fly? Sorry. I don't want to move them, but I will. How about I just take them with me? I knew you'd see it my way. What are you going to do? I like them a lot, Dee. Thank you. There.
Taking this time to align with source energy, I breathe into the awareness of our divine potential and allow for magnificent truth to declare, my faith moves mountains. At various times in my life, through the evolution of my consciousness, I may be faced with tenuous circumstances. I may be caught up in the swirling experience of chaos, confusion, and unease. Through the power of prayer, I realign with the origin of my divine being and invite calm, organized thoughts that redirect the focus of my energy to become productive and life-affirming. Activating the power of faith, I am aware of the activity of God, always moving forward, upward, to a higher vibration of creation. I know this activity is working for my highest good. I am filled with mighty faith. This truth allows me to direct my actions with clarity and confidence. I know what is mine to do, and I do it with ease. I rest easily when it is time to wait, and I stride boldly when it is time to move forward. Filled with mighty faith, I move mountains to bring about my highest and best expression in all facets of my life. My highest thought comes easily and creates space for healing, greater wisdom, and unconditional love to be expressed through me in my every word, thought, and deed. Aligned in faith, I declare that no thought, no one, and nothing has the power to tamper with that which I am co-creating with Source. I affirm that I am strong enough to endure the uncomfortable, the uncertain, the undefined, and rejoice in gratitude for what is now my highest good and what is in process of becoming. For it is now, in this time, in this place, in this unity with the one power and one presence, that I declare it as good. And so it is. Amen.
Beautiful. Mountain moving faith. As we share our tithes and love offerings on this on this Sunday morning of blessings, we do so with gratitude and with love. Always with gratitude and with love. Our offertory blessing I give joyfully and easily, for God is my source, and abundance is my nature. And so it is. Signed our email list, please do that so we can keep you apprised of what's going on. You can always go to unitysv.org to find what's on the website. Our weekly newsletter is always helpful and informational, and at best, just go online and say, is there a Unity Church in Skagit Valley? And it'll direct you to us. It will, really it will. In this house, we laugh a lot. We try our best. We tell the truth. We hug often. We make mistakes. We never give up. We always forgive. And we always have fun. It's meant to be so. I think it's time for Miss Lily and our kid-like person. Hi, you. Lily started first grade this week. Yay! Can we bless her, please? We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are. And our prayer for protection, there it is. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's stand and make our circle to sing our peace song, and then eat your sugar fill. And thank you for being here this morning. Enjoy your week. Here we go. Did you know that Ira was dead? Did you know that? Keyboard? There you go. And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator.